Well, hello Sagittarius, getting ready to do your reading. I hope this video finds you well. All right, let's go ahead and get into it, guys. You know the drill. Just take what resonates, leave the rest for who needs to hear it. This is for Sagittarius Collective. It does resonate if you've got Sag anywhere in your chart. So definitely go check that out. And let's do this. Or if you're dealing with the Sagittarius, let's see what we got going on. All right, person, place, thing, situation. Let's go. What are we dealing with? Coming into the reading for the Sagittarius Collective for the end of June, going into July 2023. You got that Four of Pentacles in the reverse. You know, if you could did the spell. What's the crossing energy? Let's get one more card. What's the crossing energy? That Wheel of Fortune. Change is coming whether or not you like it. That's all I want to say. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Tower in the reverse. You might be avoiding the inevitable. You might be avoiding some really necessary changes to help with growth. You know, if you don't change, or if you don't step out of the box, or if you don't leave the comfort of your own home, of the job that we've been in for 15 years, but you know you hate, with the friends that you are okay with, but don't really help you grow in any way, shape, or form, with the connection that you've been in for so long, but you know it's just easier to stay in than it is to walk away from. Whatever it is, if you want change, you have to do something to make it happen. You know, I love everybody, and I love where we're at in life, and I love the woke and everybody, and the power of manifestation, but I think everyone is very wrong with it. They feel like you can start wishing and hoping and thinking that you get Bugattis and all these other really fancy things and all this stuff. Because you wished it or you're manifesting it. That's not how that works. You manifest what you are at. You get what you deserve, not what you want. And if you stay at the level of a Honda, you can wish, hope, burn candles, incense, and everything else until you prove to the universe you are a Bugatti level, not a Honda level. You're going to stay in the Honda. You're always going to be Hondas. It doesn't matter what it is. It's always going to be a Honda or something in that same classification. You know, but in order for things to change, in order for things to get better, or in order for you to see the truth about being unhappy or about being where it is that you want to be or not want to be, you have to make the change. Wheel of Fortune's coming in because there's some things changing. It's going to be for the good, though. It's going to be for the good. It's going to be for the better. It's going to be for the better, okay, than what it is at now. Heavily thinking about what's heavily on our mind for Sagittarius Collective. Heavily thinking about, we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. You know, you don't know if you want to work on something anymore. You don't know if you want to work on something anymore. You've done some healing. You've done some inner work. You've done the things for yourself that you know you have and is solid for you, and you are afraid to let it go. You're afraid to at the bottom of the deck. You're afraid to either give your pentacle to anyone else or change anything that you're doing right this current second, because it could uproot and change everything. But I feel like for things to get better, sometimes it does take getting it a little bit worse, right? For things to get better in your job, sometimes it does take leaving your job. For things to get better at home, sometimes it takes doing something different at home than what it is that you're continuously doing. All right, so let's see here. What is in the root, please? What's in the root? Yeah, we have that Chariot in the reverse. You don't feel like you have the strength, the mental capacity to do it. You know, you maybe stayed in a job too long, or you probably stayed in a situation for way too long because we didn't feel like we had the mental strength. You could have been dealing with somebody that always took advantage of the fact that you were kind, or you were soft, you know, or you just had, you know, maybe you're a timid individual. And I'm not even saying any of those things, you know, because Sagittarius, we know that that's not even your fucking characteristic traits if we look at any of them. And the basic sense of just goddamn Google and what does it say about Sagittarius is we know that's not it. But when we meet somebody that we feel like we can be that way towards, and then they take advantage of it, it's hard to be the ruthless, you know, son of a gun that you want to be when you've already established a way that you've been with someone for so long. The Chariot in the reverse, you realize that this didn't help you grow. It mentally drained you. It mentally caused more anguish and pain than it did any of the other positive things that this situation could have done. There's lessons to have been learned. You did learn, you did gain, and you can take the information, you can put it on your resume and say, because of this experience, I am well more qualified, or I have the qualifications, but damn, oh damn, did it take a toll on me? All right, more recent past, please, for the Sagittarius collective. More recent past, please. I have that Ace of Wands. Yeah, you got the idea. You realize that I know there's more to this life than this job. I know that there's more to this life than in love than this situation. I know that there's better friends out there that will help me, grow me, and bring me up financially, emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, any of the E's. I know that there's better out there, and I know that if I take the chance, or I start something new, or open the business, start the podcast, whatever it is fulfilling. It will help me and it will fulfill me. This was something, you got the idea, you got the realization, you got the aha, moment, and you decided that it is time for me to either, grow out of this situation. I feel like you've grown out of the situation. I don't know why. I wanted to say that a second ago and it just didn't come out of my mouth, and now it's coming out of my mouth. You grew out of this situation. You want to grow out of this situation. You have grown out of this situation, and you don't want to continue to put effort towards something that isn't going to help you grow. All right, what's this near future, please, for Sagittarius? What's the near future, please, for the Sagittarius collectives? You have that 10 of Pentacles. Abundance, 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck in the reverse. This could do something to do with family. You could decide to, put some distance or not put energy towards a situation, a family, or somewhere that that you've invested, somewhere that you have put your pentacle in, you've helped grow this situation, a person, an individual, a workplace, a business. You've helped do this. I think you have abundance. You do have abundance coming in. And the 10 of Pentacles in the near future is a beautiful energy. It's the seeds that we've been planting, and even people before us have been planting for us. We're eating apples today because somebody planted an apple tree 50 fucking years ago. That person most likely isn't alive. They're not eating from that same apple tree I'm eating off of. They're not enjoying the same shade that I'm enjoying off of their labor, their fruits, what it is that they did to grow my apple tree. I just bought the house and there's a fucking apple tree in it. We have this abundance coming in. The 10 of Pentacles is knowing that it's okay to not eat the same fruit that you plant. It's okay to just nurture and have faith in other things that are going to grow for the people, places, things in the future, for your family, for that generational wealth, for the people that once you continue to invest in, even in the future, are going to invest in you and your legacy and the things that keep you going. None of that really matters unless you have a strong foundation. It really, really doesn't. If you come from shaky shit, or if you have a foundation that's rocky, it's not going to last. It definitely isn't going to last. All right, what's the overall advice, please? What's the overall advice for Sagittarius, please? Overall advice for the Sagittarius collective. You have the 10 of Swords, or the Everything is Fine card. Yeah, we know that the situation, or that you can't continue to grow or be or stay where you're at, or who you're with, or the job that you're employed in. You can't continue to do that and grow any more than what you are, any more than where you're at now, the 4. You want to grow to the 10. You want to continue to grow some things, start a business, have an idea that that will be lucrative and fulfilling in all different ways in the future, but you can't do it here where you currently are at. And the only thing that's stopping you, or what's in the middle between your past idea that you have and the future of the success of your idea, is the change that's necessary. It's the change. It's the Wheel of Fortune. That's literally in between your future, your past idea, because this is the past, your past idea about starting the podcast, starting the business, doing the job, becoming a fucking chef, whatever it is that you want to do. This is what you want. This is the burning thing. And it looks like it will be successful, very fruitful, and be something that you will be able to give to your kids and people for generations to come. Only thing stopping, only thing in the middle of all that shit is the Wheel of Fortune. The action necessary. What's going to change and how you're going to change it. Taking the chance, going forward and going and moving elsewhere. All right, let's see. What is this overall? Let's start clarifying. All right, let's see here. This Four of Pentacles. What's this Four of Pentacles about, please? What's this Four of Pentacles about? Ooh, you got two cards. Please, one more. I saw the Fool. Let's see. What's this Four of Pentacles about? Yeah, Three of Pentacles. You don't want to work on something anymore. You don't want to collaborate with a person anymore. There's nothing that you can grow from this situation anymore. I feel a lot of work stuff with all the Pentacles. Sorry, I keep moving all the cards around, you guys. I'm sorry. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't want to work on something. No, I don't want to collaborate. No, I don't want to take your job, your Pentacle, and work on a situation with you. And the Three of, you know, in any threes, it's in tarot, it's all about collaboration, all about coming together, all about working together in different ways, shape, or forms. You know, it's about also realizing what and who and what you have, and if you decide to continue to grow the situation in front of you. It's like your job says, you know, we love you, please don't put your 2 weeks in, we're gonna give you all the things that, you know, you want. And it's like, I've been here for 10 motherfucking years. I've been here for 10 motherfucking years. You're just now giving it to me because I threatened to leave and I found something better to actually leave. So now you're giving it to me? Now it's time? I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, let's see this Wheel of Fortune. What's crossing you? It's literally the only thing between you and this new future, the new you, a new version, a new chapter. What is this Wheel of Fortune? What is this Wheel of Fortune? What are we going to be seeing with this Wheel of Fortune? Yep. There's either someone blocking you. It could be your mom. It could be a boss. Anybody with authority, power, anybody that has some kind of say or a pull or influences you in some kind of way, shape, or form. You could have your mother saying, "Oh no, sirree, ma'am, Bob, boy, I don't believe." No, you are not going to go sell lemonade on the side of the street. You're going to continue to go to med school that I'm paying for, and you're going to continue to become a doctor because that's what your dad did. That's what your granddad did, and that's what your great-granddad did, and that's what we're going to do. And I'm the matriarch, and that's what I'm saying. This could be that overbearing boss I was just saying that says, no, you don't want to go. You don't want to go and do that. Fuck that place. I'll give you another 10K. I'll give you this. I'll give you that. Well, you're kind of at this point where, why didn't you do that before? So you had the capabilities in the past, and you chose not to because you thought it would be, I would be convinced, and you could convince me to stay in such mediocreness. No, I think there's something better. I think if I get on this Wheel of Fortune and take it for a spin, it's going to be Lady Luck on my side, which it looks like. It looks like there's things changing. It's things changing that inevitably was going to change anyways. This wasn't going to last the test of time. And I think you're realizing that. You know you don't want to continue to work on something anymore. I really do feel like that. You got that Eight of Pentacles coming out in the reverse. You know, you tried. It just didn't fit. It wasn't for you. It just didn't feel like you were being fulfilled. You could have been making hundreds of thousands and millions and billions of dollars, but you could be going home every night and being like, well, fuck this place, I hate it, and do absolutely nothing, and just have to recover from a day at work, you know, and that's not a fulfilling life. You know, that's not a fulfilling life just because you got a little bit of extra money, you know, but you can't sleep and you can't eat, you know, and you can't do anything because you're too overworked and you're too tired and you're too mentally exhausted from the stress of going to work. Is that truly a fulfilled life, a fulfilled career, a fulfilled job? No, I feel like the fulfillment, my personal idea of fulfillment or definition would be going for those things that truly tick you inside, that make you feel whole from the soul out, from the inside out, you know. And that's not easy to do and make a living off of it. Oh my God, every fucking card fell out. But it is something that you can try, and if you put effort towards, you absolutely can do. You absolutely can do. Okay, this Eight of Pentacles, please, for what's heavily on our mind. What's this Eight of Pentacles about? Four of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, you're healed. You're healing. You're trying to heal from disappointment, from constantly being the one that has to either take the high road, be the mature one, say I'll take the L, meaning lesson, because there's no such thing as losses. I will take it. I will be the bigger person. I will take, the short end of the stick. You're tired of that. You're tired of having to always be the one to do that, because you have to turn around and heal from that. You could still be very much in your feelings and constantly thinking about some kind of disappointment that happened in the situation, therefore causing you, again, not to question you working on it, and how you want to continue with the person placing situation. This root here, the Chariot, what is this Chariot about, please? Yeah, you weren't strong before, but you started to see the light. Yep. You not that you weren't strong. Mentally, something had a hold on you. Mentally, you were just really in your thoughts and sorry, I need a little drink. In your thoughts, and didn't feel like mentally the plan and what it is that you had in mind to once you left, or how to leave, or whatever it is. You didn't think you were going to be strong enough. You didn't think that you were going to be able to get out of this situation. But I think with the more recent past being this Ace of Wands, you got an idea. You got a hit. You got a bite. Someone on your resume, someone replied to your resume on Indeed, and now you have an interview. Like, I just feel like you have things coming and working your way, something changing. It's that Wheel of Fortune. It's that change that's inevitable. It's you don't get to spin the wheel. The wheel is always spinning. The wheel is always spinning. It's a matter of staying in the eye of the storm instead of on the outside of that wheel. Okay, what is this Ace of Wands about in the more recent past, please, with Sagittarius? This is that idea. This is, you got the idea. You realized what was the action that you had to take, and you knew you had to change your perspective. Once you change your perspective on the situation, once you realized, yes, that everything has an equal reciprocity, everything has an equal give and take. There's something meant for me. There's something bigger and better for me out there, and it's not this. Once you got that mental strength and clarity, whether it be information, whether it be you were passed up for the job for the very last time and you told yourself, if I don't get this job, even though I'm deserving of it, even though I've been with the company for X amount of time, blah, 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 that is it. It's time for me to put my 2 weeks in and head on out. You changed your perspective. You saw something differently from a different way that you were doing, and that's what gave you your idea. You sat back, right? And you put yourself in this situation and said, all right, well, I'm here. I'm in this predicament. How do I get myself out of it? How do I get myself out of it? You changed your perspective. You looked at it from a different set of eyes. You completely changed the way you looked, felt, saw a person, place, thing, situation, and that gave you the strength, the idea, the aha. It reignited some kind of passion or light inside of us, telling us that I can move on. I do have the strength to walk away from a person, place, thing, situation. I don't have to stay here. I'm not stuck, and I'm mentally able to do this. Okay, let's see here. This 10 of Pentacles, please, for this near future. 10 of Pentacles for the near... Oh my God, all these fucking cards. I'm so sorry, you guys. I think it's because I've been reading all day and it's time for me to take a break. Usually that's how I know I'm done. My hands are not catching it anymore. Okay. All right. What is this 10 of Pentacles? You had that 7 of Cups. It was just kind of flopping out. What's this 10 of Pentacles for the near future for Sagittarius, please? 10 of Pentacles for the near future for Sag. Thank you. That 10 of Cups in the reverse. You want something that's emotionally fulfilling and equally give and take. If you don't get that fulfillment, I know everyone says, you're gonna go find it somewhere else. Well, it's more than that. It's just you know what emotionally makes you happy, what gets you out of bed, what gets you to the gym at 5 in the morning. There's something in you. There's something that's a part of you that does that. The near future is that 10 of Pentacles. I feel like you do have some really good success when it comes to whatever it is that you're working on. You could be emotionally fulfilled or trying to become more emotionally fulfilled inside a connection, but I think it's once you address or really take a look at it and make the decision to either not work on a situation anymore and put your energy towards what does fulfill you and make you happy. All right, your overall advice is that 10 of Swords, the everything is fine card. I'm sorry, my kiddos, they're at summer break. Everyone's home. I told you there's 5. Literally, there's 5 because they all live here. All right, this 10 of Pentacles, please. I'm sorry, this 10 of Swords. Woo, guys, you got 10, 10, 10 here, man. We just need one more 10. That'd be kind of crazy. That would be kind of crazy if we got the 10 of Wands. Not gonna lie. What is this 10 of Swords about? The 8 of Cups in the reverse. Get your ducks in a row, okay? You don't want to make any emotional decisions based especially solely on the way you feel. I think that's probably the best advice and the hardest one I can take by personally myself, especially being a Pisces sun, Scorpio moon, Gemini rising. I feel like the emotions take a fucking toll and have a huge role, especially with this. You got that 10 of Swords and the 8 of Cups in the reverse. The best advice is to slow down, really take a look at what it is that you have in front of you, truly in front of you, not what you think it is, not some past bullshit, not some futuristic if I or should I or what will happen if. No. What's the evidence? What's currently in front of you? And that's what's going to help you actually make the decision to walk away and give you the strength. I feel like right now you don't have a lot of, you know what you want, you know what's best for you in your situation, but I feel like you're still teeter-tottering on whether or not you have the strength to completely walk away and finish out a situation. All right, my friends, thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate you. Let's go ahead. I wanted to not make this so long, but let me go ahead and throw some Moonology cards on the Love Oracle cards for y'all. I was trying to do this sooner. Sorry, this reading got longer than I thought. All right, let's go. What do we have for Sagittarius? Just additional messages, please, to finish off this reading. Prosperity lies ahead, and it's new moon in Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with this 10 of Pentacles, Earth energy. Dang, a lot of Earth. You could be dealing with an Earth. This could be something to do with your home, work, your money, your health, your wealth, your finances. Okay. All right. So let's see here. What another message we have here. Take time to breathe out. Diminish. Moon, crazy. Your commitment is being tested. Bottom of the deck. Your hard work is paying off. Wow. Yep. This is trying to figure out, again, set the emotions aside, just take time to breathe, take time to really look at a situation before you make any really big decisions, because it could affect a lot of people. I do see a lot of people here, family, kids, friends, and you can't base all those decisions about that. You can't worry about everybody's feelings, but you do need to make sure that if there's other people involved, you're considering every angle and aspect of that. Okay. All right, what else do we have? A romance angel messages. Any additional messages for Sag? I'm sorry it's so long. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Interesting. Finance and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Interesting. I said 100 times this had to be about money or something. And free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. These are fantastic cards. I love this. And this is why I do continue to pull from the Love Romance Angel cards, because not all of them are even related to love. Financial control, yes, they are, but in a sense of you can see how they can correlate or affect, and they're different. I love them ones. Okay, first card out, let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. I feel like this is the part where you are having such anxiety. You're having such a hard time letting go and just saying, Jesus, take the wheel, and letting it happen. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. You know, that is exactly what I feel with this whole reading. Everything is either surrounded by some kind of money, some kind of job, some kind of career, or something that's really affecting that aspect of your life. Last but not least, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Man, Sag, I love this because it really feels like things are coming back full circle, and it's a huge change and shift in something. With 3 10s, the Wheel of Fortune, you got a lot of new things coming your way, and I love it because you've decided not to invest in anything else but those good things and no longer the negative. That's beautiful. That's actually quite beautiful reading. All right, beautiful Saggies, I love you so much. Thank you. I have Sag like in 3 placements on my chart. It's so funny. So I love my Saggies. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And until I see you next time, stay blessed, y'all. Bye.